Yo, what's going on guys? Kazma here, back with part 10 of my F1 Championship career mode on F1 2016, and today we're at our home Grand Prix at Silverstone, so this is a must-win race for us, as the fans will be cheering the British drivers like Lewis Hamilton, Jenson Button, me and Jolyon Palmer, so it's a must-win.
So is it fair to say a great deal of management will be needed in order to do well here?
Tyre wear is always something you have to consider to a certain degree. Finding a good car balance that suits the circuit will help prolong the life of the tyre, but it's true that some circuits, such as this one, are more challenging than others. How hard you can push them depends on your strategy and how tight the battle is around you.
So this is my qualifying lap at Silverstone. And yeah, I do know this racetrack very well, so I'm hopefully trying to get a front row grid qualifying position, so P2 or P1. But at the moment I got a bad start into turn 1, and the Mercedes drivers are pulling away. As you see, they've got the DRS as well, but we come down the long hanging straight at the moment. Fourth gear is normally best for this corner. Rosberg going very slow through the big hairpin. So we're now coming up to Copse Corner. In 2017 some cars could do this corner flat out, but 2016 cars couldn't do it. They can only go to 7th gear. So we're going down the other hanger straight, and this is where most of the high speed overtakes are normally happening on the race day. This is also the home race of motorsport of F1. This is where it all started. So we got not the best qualifying lap there. We've got P7, but anything can happen at Silverstone, like this year's race in 2017, where Sebastian Vettel and Kimi Raikkonen both got punctured tyres and they lost their positions. So anything can happen.
Uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. Championship Grand Prix was held here at Silverstone in 1950, with Giuseppe Farina taking the top step of an all-Alfa Romeo podium. He earned 9 championship points that day on his way to the inaugural title. His winning total at the season's end, just 30 points. My, how times have changed. So let's see who can reach the top step of the modern podium today. Straddling the border of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire, the 18 corners of the Silverstone circuit form the 3.6-mile beating heart of Formula One. It's been reinvented over the years, with turn 1 now the fast right-hander of Abbey, along with 2 DRS zones on the Wellington and Hanger Straights respectively. But the magic of racing is as strong here as it's ever been. With me today is a man who's no stranger to the thrills of Silverstone. He's a past winner here in sports cars, of course. It's our good friend Anthony Davidson. You seem particularly excited for this one, Ant. Is there something you want to tell me?
Oh, just looking forward to it, Crofty. It's always a very special atmosphere, and also I started karting in the late 1980s, and I was here for that epic race in 1986 with Mansell and Piquet fighting each other right here in my home Grand Prix. So coming back to Silverstone always means a lot, and looking at the crowd today, it's clear that none of that spirit has been lost. And also, we just have such a fantastic field this year. Some very close competition and conditions that should make for some great racing. I can't wait.
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks.
So it's race day at Silverstone. As you see, it's been raining. We've got the intermediate tyres on, and it's lights out, and we get a very good start. We're going down the outside of Kimi Raikkonen, going into turn 1. And we go around the outside of Verstappen as well. All the cars going very slowly here. It's been a yellow flag, so no overtaking. There must have been a pile up behind. going into turn 1. So it's green flags and we continue racing. We're going to turn 4 and I go down the inside of Ricardo, giving him enough space there, but he goes into me and makes himself go off the track, so that wasn't really my fault there. He had enough space to carry on driving forward, but he basically just compromised his own race there. Now Max Verstappen has took advantage of that and took position 4. Now we're going to the big hairpin. Now we go down the long straight into Copse Corner, which the 2017 cars can do this corner flat out, so that must be a very good corner to enjoy. But in the 2016 cars you're going to have to do it a bit slower. And I go wide, I take a really horrible line going into the corner, and Max Verstappen is going to gain on me from that, and we're coming up to the hangar straight, which he can use it to his advantage to get into the slipstream. But I put it into rich revs so I can try and get away from that. Lewis Hamilton won his 5th Silverstone Grand Prix here this year in 2017, and his fourth one in a row. So, you know, he's got a very good reputation here for winning, and it's his home circuit as well. But as you see, the Mercedes drivers are pulling away because I did go off the track a little bit there. So my goal is just to really catch up to the front runners again, try and get into their slipstream and hopefully make an overtake. So it's lap 3. I've managed to gain time. I posted the fastest lap in lap 2. So as you see, the AIs do perform very bad in this like weather going into certain corners. Put it into rich revs so I can gain down the straight. We go purple through sector 1, so a very good sector there. The Mercedes drivers are scrambling all over the place, as you can see. They're not doing very well. So we're coming up to Copse Corner. I'm in Lewis Hamilton's slipstream. It should help when going down to the hangar straight. I can have a full overtake on him if I can keep up with him. So my goal is just to keep close to him so I can make the overtake. So now full throttle down the hangar straight. We're in rich revs. We go sector 2 purple, and we make that nice and easy down the inside of Lewis Hamilton. But he still fights back and goes down the inside of me. This reminds me of the Vettel and Verstappen moment in 2017. Here's a replay of that. This is what Vettel did to Verstappen this year. Almost a replica moment there. So we've now got to hunt down Nico Rosberg, the German. We don't really want a German to win a British Grand Prix, and we post another fastest lap of the race. So I'm very consistent on lap time at the moment in this weather. So we do have a chance for a race win, and we do have a chance for a podium at the moment. Very interesting race so far. I've got to be aware that Lewis Hamilton is in a faster car as well, and he can easily catch up as well. So I've got to defend my corner as well. We go red through sector 1, so not the best, but the Mercedes drivers are not doing very well either. So we're coming down into Copse Corner in a minute. Hopefully get a slipstream like I did on Lewis Hamilton last lap. stay close to him so I can get him down the hangar straight. And we are very close to Nico Rosberg. We do brake a little bit early there, which Nico Rosberg really used to in his favour. I'm going red in sector 2 as well, so not a very good lap so far on lap 4. But there's still one more lap left to gain on Nico Rosberg, and it's lap 5. And we are very, very close to Nico Rosberg now. It's the only opportunity to make an overtake this lap and get the race win in our home Grand Prix. So this time I can't make any mistakes. I've got to be really close onto the rear of Nico Rosberg. I tried to go down the inside, but I just realised it was Copse Corner, which is a very high speed corner. We could have really just crashed there and got no points. So I tried to go as slow as I can through a couple of these corners. I can stay really close to Nico Rosberg, and we get a good exit there now, alright exit, and some rich revs, and we are in the slipstream of Nico Rosberg, and we're going to try and do the same thing like we did to Lewis Hamilton. Go down the inside this time. Lewis Hamilton tries to make the overtake on Rosberg there. I've got the 2 Mercedes drivers behind me, and this is the final lap of the race for the race win. So it's second to last corner, and it's the final corner of the last race now, and it's a race win at Silverstone. 2 race wins in a row now, so we are putting the pressure on the front runners, Mercedes drivers, Lewis Hamilton, Nico Rosberg. I think, if my calculations are correct, I am the Drivers' Championship leader at the moment, or I'm just literally like a point away from Lewis Hamilton. So it's halfway through the season, and it's getting very interesting now. Every race counts for each points and everything, so I just got to keep the consistency up and just keep getting podiums and points.
It's been a sublime team performance, and it's the culmination of a lot of hard work. Williams are your winners today.
A great feeling to win at your home Grand Prix. So 2 British drivers on the podium today. Me and Lewis Hamilton with his teammate Nico Rosberg from Germany.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Well, the lead at the top has
Valtteri
come down
Bottas
after a poor
dropped
result for our points leader. And now I'd like to
to
ask
9th
you,
place.
Anthony
I think that's his
Davidson,
worst
who was
place
your
of the
driver
season.
the day?
I think I'm going to award it to the Williams driver.
And I got best driver of the day.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Mercedes
So
have extended
I
their
am
lead at the top of the
very
standings.
close to Lewis Hamilton,
There's
as you
also
can
a strong
see,
showing from the McLaren team today.
and we are second in the constructors.
Great having you with us
And
for
yeah, I
this
hope you
weekend.
guys enjoyed.
I hope
Please
you
be
enjoyed
sure
it
to
as
like,
much as
comment and
we did.
subscribe, and
Until
peace.